The history of the combat tank as an all-terrain fighting vehicle began during the First World War. The French FT-17 was the first to enter service on May 15, 1916, and was basically an armoured machine gun carrier. This was followed closely by the British Mark I tank, 15 September 1916, which is considered the first real tank which saw service during the Battle of the Somme. The success of these vehicles ensured the continued development over the next 20 years, and by the time the Second World War tank, at least their outer appearance had become fairly standardised. So why are tanks so successful? Firstly, they have caterpillar tracks. This is like carrying their own road with them. As they move, the track that they are on stays on the ground. The tanks can move with the advance of infantry. This means that the tank can blaze the way forward and the infantry can consolidate the position. Most tanks have a large gun on a turret that can quickly be turned to fire devastating shells in any direction. They also have more minor weapons to defend themselves. Lastly, there are a protective armoured box protecting the crew from attack. Today our army uses the Challenger 2 tank. Each Challenger 2 tank costs about £5.6 million and the army has 40 of these 61-ton, 40-mile-an-hour warriors. Inside the tank is a cosy fit for the 4 operators, less than 5 metres long, 3 metres wide and less than 2 metres tall. The commander liaises with the command headquarters, passes down the orders and also manages the tank and its men. They often prefer to drive hatch up so that they can poke their heads out of the top of the tank, again unfettered view of the surroundings. The operator loader mans the radio, loads the ammunition for the main gun and the machine gun and also cooks for the crew. The driver controls the speed and the direction, keeping a watch through the periscope. He also maintains the engine at peak performance. Lastly, the gunner controls the direction and angle of the 360-degree turret and fires the main 120mm gun. From a close-fitting tank, back to the studio.